Hey everyone, this is an impromptu video about a new massive bug that was found on Vladimir in Arena. You can see it right there on the screen. What the hell is going on with the Corki shield? And it just keeps going. So you might have already seen a video from Vladimir or Hextech Lab today about this. So my video aims at explaining exactly how that bug happens and what comes into play there. So it's very simple, but you have three different ways of making it happen. One of them is an exploit. One of them requires some consistent RNG, and the last one you just make happen by playing the game normally, and it almost guarantees a win. So yeah, it's bad. So the way this bug works, you just have to be playing Vladimir in Arena and to buy Moonstone. As a reminder, Moonstone on Arena works differently to also apply from the heals and shields you use on yourself. Then you buy Kaenic Rookern. And once you do that, the shield it gives you is also passed along to your teammate, as you can see right there. Except it gives way too much. You will keep that shield after combat start, and it will stay through the whole round until it gets broken. It's way too much, as you can see, and this is the first step of the bug. The second step is that whenever you buy anything that gives you extra health or extra AP, thanks to Vladimir's passive, that shield is gonna get reapplied a second time. So that's the first part of the bug, the thing that you can make happen naturally. You can already see how much of an advantage it gives. Anything that gives you health will trigger that shield again. It can be purchases, but it can also be things like the stats and builds. But what if it was something that would happen during the rounds? And this is how you can make it worse. If you have Phenomenal Evil or Demonic Embrace, so two items that make your AP or your health change during the rounds, every time that happens, your teammate is gonna get another 1000, 2000 shields. Every time. Now this here relies on RNG, but you still have a pretty decent chance of getting either Phenomenal Evil or Demonic Embrace in the game, and well, yeah, you can just see the result for yourself. Then, and lastly, comes the way that you have to exploit this bug. Once you have the combo going, well, really like calling that combo, but I guess it is. As I said, every time you get health, the shield is triggered again. So every time you sell an item and refund the purchase or undo the purchase, you modify your health. So the shield is given again. And everything that happens there persists throughout the rounds and is kept. So yeah, you can just almost infinitely pump up that shield, up to dozens, if not hundreds of thousands of hit points worth of shield. I do not condone doing that. Whether it's a fun game mode or ranked, that's, I mean, that is cheating and it's not exactly great to do. Also, you might get banned for it, and you should get banned if you do that. Just using the bug normally is normal, as in you're only buying two items that you might just want to buy on this champion anyway, you're not doing anything wrong. Selling and undoing a purchase 30 times, that is not normal behavior. That can get flagged by Riot doing an automated check. And yeah, I don't know if you really want to get your accounts permanently banned just for one game of Arena. I'm also only sharing all of this as an informative video. So there you go. The basic thing of this bug is just play Vladimir in Arena, get Moonstone, get Kaenic Rookern, and there you go. I have heard that Vladimir was disabled on China because of this. I don't have confirmation of that, but yeah, obviously he should get disabled in the other servers as well. And I'm getting in touch with Riot to ensure that they are aware of this and are fixing it as soon as possible, because anyone can do it. It's not bannable, at least not in the non-exploit way. And it does not rely on RNG. Not exactly sure how that happens, because, well, first of all, the items just should not work that way, and second, the shields that you get from the pre-rounds should not be carried over to the fights themselves. But it's not the only bugs that we have with refunding items on Arena, because, for example, the shareholders value shard, the thing that you can get if you only buy stats shards, is disabled if you buy one item and immediately refund it, which should not happen either, but yeah. This only happens with Vladimir. I've tried with a few other champions. I've heard of it working on other champions, but when I tried it with them, it did not work. So at least that's one good thing. And yeah, I guess if you want to try the default version of that bug, have fun with it. Enjoy. It's just one of the crazy things you can make happen with that game mode. And one final thing I can mention is Moonstone is gonna get the shield value to yourself if you have no ally nearby. So if your ally is dead, or if you have the Mordekaiser Guest of Honor selected, meaning that you enter on the death realm, or your teammate enters on the death realm, you will be the one getting those shields, which is also very funny. And I think I've said everything. I just wanted to make sure to also correct things I've read elsewhere. You do not need anything besides Vladimir, Kaenic Rookern, and Moonstone. You don't need Phenomenal Evil. You don't need Demonic Embrace. They just make things better. And yeah, those are the only requirements for that bug to happen. I am hoping for a quick fix, and that's it for me. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you